welcome to a new how-to. Hey, here's what we're doing. We're rebuilding the Vise. Let us show you the Vise. This Vise is old, man. My dad had this when I was born, so this thing is from the 50s, all right? It's got a little backlash. We're going to fix that with some shims, but let's show you what we got. So here's what we got. We've taken it apart, all right, because we want to figure out if we can even fix it. We got this part. We're going to clean it up, paint it. We got this other piece. You can see that's a Morgan Chicago number 40. We're going to clean that up to fix it. The biggest problem we have is we got wear here and we got wear on the collar that goes here. So here's where we're going to put our shims. So let's show you how we're going to clean this up with some wire brush and a brake cleaner. Down a scrap piece of wood to protect our bench, because we do have a new bench top, and we'll show you how we mount that maybe. Pieces we're going to clean with a brake cleaner. This piece, and this piece. So we're also going to clean these up. Like I said, we did get some shim washers to shim this thing. So when we go together, you'll see how that works. I'm going to go get a wire brush and some brake cleaner. And don't forget your PPE. Got some brake cleaner, wire brush. We're going to start with the smallest part here. This one. All right, and bring this back. We'll start with this one. Basically, spray it. Be able to hit it with a wire brush some. If we want to reset this. If you look close, you can see a hole right here where the collar goes on. So we got this pretty cleaned up. We're going to set that aside, let it dry. Now we got this piece. This piece is a little... All right, don't forget, like and subscribe. We cleaned the Vise. It looks great, all right? So let's do this. Let's let it dry off a little bit because that stuff evaporates. A brake clean. It'll be real grease-free. We'll take it in the house. Now, an hour to the inch to warm this thing up. It's got about a 3-inch, 4-inch cross-section. So tonight, we'll be able to paint it. Stay tuned. Hey, all right, welcome back. We are ready for paint. So here we are. You can see our parts here. We've shaken our primer up real well. I'm going to put a coat of primer. Well, maybe we're not going to get a coat of primer. We got our blue anyhow. Let's see how the blue works. This is a new can, but it's old. I'm going to shake it for a minute. Well, first thing we're going to do is put this on the bench. Again, we got our bolts with our big washers, also known as nuts. Get those lightly started. And crank these in. All right, we're tight. Done with that wrench. Now we're going to get a grinder and clean this surface up here. All right, going to use a flapper wheel just to take the paint off of the surface. Let's talk about what we need to work on next. Got this collar. Shims. We got this. If you look, you can see in here, the collar goes inside here. So start working on putting that together. Gonna guess on the shims, put some on the shaft like this. There we go. Put this in here. Got to put the collar on. Got to back the screw off the collar so that we aren't hanging in the bore with a screw. Oh, it fell out. Okay. So, I'll drop the collar in here. Put the shaft through it. And we can look down in here. I don't know if you can see in there, but got to take at least 2 shims out. Back in. Again. And we can look down the hole and see if we can see the hole. And yes, if you look in there close, you can see the hole where this screw, the stud goes in. Put that in the hole. I think I'm going to have to go get a thinner screwdriver, which makes it difficult. There we go. Got very little play in here. I don't know if we can get another one in. The answer would be no, we can't get another shim in. So we got the right amount of shims in. Very good. All right, so next step we got to do here, got to clean this up. So to clean this up, we're just going to take our grinder and clean this up. All right, so the last thing we're going to do is we'll put a little lube on here. A little bit of this lubricate stuff here. You put a little bit in here. We can come in and we can put a little bit in here on the bearing, thrust bearing area. Put some on here. A little bit. Then we want to put some down on this screw. Down in here. Little lubricant. There's also a bore here that we could put a little in. A little bit more. Okay, shoot, got some rag. Cut this off. All right. All right, now we're going to put the vise in here and turn those threads in. The nice thing is we tighten it, we back it off. It backs off right away now. It used to go a turn before it backed off because all the backlash. So we fixed that problem. If this bothers you that this is kind of sticky because of the overspray, you can tape it off or you can hit it with your grinder now. But after a few times of this, it's going to be back to normal. So there we go. Vise is fixed. So there you go. Looks like a new vise almost. Cleaned it up good. Like I say, we don't have a lot of backlash here. You can see it backs off right away. Good old American quality, heavy cast iron vise or cast steel vise. Okay, don't forget, like and subscribe, post notifications on, don't miss the how-tos. Once again, this was a vise that's been in my family for over 60 years. So it was worth keeping and it works good. It's on my new bench. Gotta love it. Enjoy the videos.